Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Longview Memorial Stadium for tonight's Greater St. Helens League 2A girls soccer matchup featuring the visiting Columbia River Rapids and the Mark Morris Lady Monarchs. Good to have you with us, Nick Sisson, on behalf of N2 Media and Greater St. Helens League Athletics, as we have got the top-ranked team in the Greater St. Helens League currently in the table, and the defending state champion Columbia River Rapids up here in Longview once again, this time taking on the Mark Morris Monarchs, who are still looking to creep their way back up in the standings. This should be a pretty difficult match overall tonight for Mark Morris, but I am looking forward to seeing how they're able to compete here tonight and ultimately how much they've improved since the last matchup that we had a chance to stream a game for them against the Ari Long Lumberjills in the first rendition of the Civil War rivalry. Ari Long in action tonight on the road down in Ridgefield. Oop, a little too far. Adjust the camera a little bit here. By the way, for whatever reason, my other camera is like doing this auto power off, and not quite sure why, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. But here we are, once again, up in Longview. Referee is waiting on the Rapids now, who are about ready to break the huddle. Columbia River yet to lose a match on the season. 7-0 so far in the Greater St. Helens League. Mark Morris finishing 1-6 the first half through the schedule in the Greater St. Helens League. First touch will go to the Rapids here tonight. Wearing all white, and we are set to go here. Monarchs working hard to try to get the ball into Rapid territory. Columbia River possesses the ball better than just about anybody. Far side, the Rapids looking to make a run. Through ball up ahead, and that gets through. And it's going to go out of bounds off the end line. And this ball is out of bounds on the near sideline. Columbia River will get a throw in. Mark Morris able to clear it. Kia Maki-Evi playing it back. And back to Maki-Evi at the midline. Monarchs send it into Rapid territory, but Columbia River repossessing and going to play this back a little bit deeper in their own end. Maki-Evi taking a look there. Far sideline, River Working it back towards the middle now. Back to the outside. Attempted pass up that sideline, deflected. Mark Morris winning back possession. Early going here, no score. Low pass, not hit very flush there. And this ball is cleared out of bounds. It'll be another deep throw in here for Columbia River. Referee is directing traffic out there. Naomi Axelrod throwing it in for the Rapids. And this one is played towards the goal, but it deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Mark Morris. Axelrod with it now. Low ball, and it, let's see if it was touched. Nope, they're going to say no. In the neighborhood of Catherine Bingham of Mark Morris. And the free kick puts the ball back into the play. Volley down around the 35-yard marker. River possessing and playing it back into their own end. Now making a charge across the midline. Nice pass to the middle. And that one successfully volleyed down but played back. River will be extremely patient. Axelrod, low pass, cut off. Abigail Bailey doing a good job there defensively for Mark Morris. Goalkeeper came way out. Nearly had that one stolen away. Six minutes down so far here in the match. No score between Mark Morris and Columbia River. We'll try to take a look at the other games around the Greater St. Helens League tonight. Excuse me, including already along at Ridgefield. We got a cross sent in, and it's going to take a hop, race to the ball. Good defensive play there by Catherine Bingham of Mark Morris. Able to get there in front of Remy Buckley. Janelle Hendrickson, thanks for the subscription on my YouTube. As that cross attempt is chested down. River the last to touch it off the end line. Goal kick here for the Monarchs. And that goal kick cut off. And now a shot opportunity. A shot taken, and it is cashed in. So an error on the goal kick. Goes right to Columbia River. And then a goal here in the 8th minute. That is number 6, Ivy Henderson with the goal to get the Rapids on top 1-0 here at Longview Memorial so far. Gotta fix this camera real quick. This one on the near sideline is out of bounds. Last touched by Axelrod. Approaching the 9-minute mark here at Longview Memorial Stadium. 1-0 Columbia River. Goal just a moment ago by Ivy Henderson. Good composure. Good strike with the left foot. Goes top shelf. Clearance out of bounds by Bailey. Rapids play it back to their own end. As I mentioned just a few minutes ago, River will be extremely patient here and just look to break down their opponents with really precise passing and execution. And along the far sideline, they're controlling the ball. You can tell that they're just in no hurry. And slow pass back to the goalkeeper, Graves. And Graves puts a good strike on that one, except it's over the bench of Columbia River and out of bounds. Fans, please be sure to type into the live stream comment section your thoughts, prayers, hopes, dreams, who you're rooting for, where you're watching from, favorite color. As we are off and running here, approaching the 11th minute of the match. Through ball up the far sideline. Can it be tracked down? Yes, it can. Beautiful ball. River making a push along that far sideline now into the painted area of the red zone. I should say end zone. Cross attempted by Eslinger is knocked down. And that one looked like it was dribbled off the end line, but they're going to say it was still in play. Good stop on the ball there, right on the line. Mark Morris trying to get out of the danger zone here, but Columbia River not letting him off the hook. Cross into the box. Henderson first to touch it. Ball defended. And now we got a low shot towards goal on target. Picked up. Emerson Thompson in goal for Mark Morris. And Thompson's goal kick is going to go out of bounds right here in front of us. Ball played up beautifully, far sideline. A little bit of space. One touch with the left, trying to get out. Boxed out beautifully. Goal kick for Mark Morris. That was a very good pass up that far sideline, but really good defense there on the recovery. That's Camry Guizzotti. Far side of the field. Pass up, cut off, and out of bounds. Bailey tried to cut off that throw in. River sends in a shot, and that one somehow sneaks in. Number 9, Ava Eslinger. Tough angle to score from. 2-0 Rapids. Eslinger has had a good last couple of games. As you see her there, number 9. Her and Henderson in the picture together. The two players to score for Columbia River so far, as this goal comes into the 14th minute for Eslinger and the Rapids, 2-0. Ball played back in the goal. River reset. Now flipping it towards the far side, and that one's out of bounds. So a little bit of good news here for Mark Morris, as the throw goes in right away. Mark Morris not able to do anything with it momentarily. Nice through ball up ahead. Backdoor shot on target. Player goes down on the turf. It doesn't matter. Right as the minute turns over into the 15th, it's another goal. This time it's Remy Buckley. And already the floodgates starting to open here at Longview Memorial. Precision passing up the pitch. Great ball up ahead by Elise Maffeo. "15 minutes in, and it's 3-0 defending state champions. River having no problems so far here in the early going. River just doing a phenomenal job of picking out passes, and as I say that, passes read beautifully and cut off. That was Camry Guizzotti once again, near side. Nina Sodeman momentarily cutting off that advancing pass attempt and looking to patrol the ball. River plays it back. Deflection, maybe an opportunity here. River recovers better than anybody. Nice spin move and go. Good defense there. And the ball is played off of the River player, number 17, Rachel Haggerty. That was Kaija Nagunst on the defensive play for Mark Morris. 3-0 the score, 18th minute of action. The Rapids continuing to be patient. Nothing rapid about their pace at all. Moniker and everything. And a leave off. Good recovery defensively out there. Long ball up ahead. Henderson looking to enter the box area. Cut off. Plays it back. Now a ball popped up into the box and headed out. And that one's out of bounds. It's going to be a River throw-in, and we're going to have some substitutions. Ball played out of bounds. Henderson trying to get to it. Unable to do so. Good defense there by Mark Morris. It's a goal kick for the Monarchs. Just past the 20th minute mark here in the first half. Tough start so far for the Monarchs, but most every single team that's played Columbia River this year has endured a tough start. Big matchup just the other day on Tuesday. Columbia River ends up winning 1-0 against Ridgefield. That one was in Hazel Dell at Columbia River High School. The second meeting between those two teams will take place in the regular season finale a few weeks from now. It's Ridgefield's first league loss. They are 6-1 in the Greater St. Helens League standings. In action tonight, playing R.A. Long. A little bit of possession here for Mark Morris. A double team comes, and now a triple team, and Monarchs are able to pass out of it. But it seems like that Columbia River is playing with an extra player at all times out there. So they are quick to recover, and we've got a ball that's kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Columbia River. 3-0. Goals by 3 different players so far in the match for Columbia River. Ivy Henderson in the 8th, Remy Buckley in the 15th, Ava Eslinger a minute before that in the 14th. As it looks like we had a Monarch come off the pitch to be inspected for a potential injury. Check the roster here in just a second and give you an update as to who that might be. Absolutely beautiful night here in the Pacific Northwest. It's not quite mid-October, but we are now a couple weeks into the fall season officially, and the weather still hanging tough, I gotta say. But man, the winter comes just like the flick of a light switch. Nice long pass near sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Throwing coming for Columbia River. Monarchs doing a good job defensively, trying to get possession back and work their way a little bit deeper in Columbia River territory and see if they can't fire off a shot or two and make some noise of their own on the scoreboard. Graves out of goal, goes to the far side. Soderman volleys it down, passes it up. No one home there for Mark Morris. Nina Soderman, recently a part of the winning prom court for homecoming a couple weeks back for Mark Morris's football game against Columbia River. Ari Long having their homecoming tomorrow night. A couple of Lumberjill soccer players, Catherine and Kendra Chapin, are going to share the podium on a joint court. I got to be honest with you. First time I've ever seen twin sisters be both of the representatives on a single court, so we could have dual Chapin winners tomorrow night. Who knows? Low pass cut off by Bailey. Good job defensively there by Bailey. Makaivi tries to advance it up, but there's another rapid player right there in front. Long ball down the middle. Three to nothing the score. I know the other camera turned off automatically. See if I can fix that at halftime here. I'll get it turned back on in just a second. Don't know why it's auto powering off. I guess it has a motion sensor on it right now. Three to 0, your score. 26th minute of action, 27th. Free kick coming for the Lady Monarchs. Long ball towards the back end of the River defense, and Graves is able to wait on that one, pick it up. No harm done for the Rapids. Slow rolling pass, and Makaivi close to it, unable to pick it up for our, I was about to say Ari Long, for Mark Morris. Confusing, Mark Morris wearing red here, you know. Getting used to this whole thing. Touch pass, nobody home for River. And this one is going to get out of bounds near sideline. And 3 fresh pair of legs is going to come in for Columbia River. And it looks like back onto the pitch is number 17, Kennedy Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons exited the game a few minutes ago to be checked on for injury. Nina Soderman checks out. And it looks like this one went out of bounds. Yep, the referee blows the whistle. Throw in coming for Columbia River. Nice throw. And a good box out there. Player down. River looking to take advantage potentially. And that one's popped up into the air, still in the box. Mark Morris working hard, try to avoid any further damage to him. 3-0, Columbia River on top. Lead pass into the near corner of the box. Nobody home for Columbia River. And this one's sent out of bounds. A little bit of space here. Mark Morris doing a good job of forcing River out of the box. Low shot deflected. This one might get out of bounds, and it might be a corner kick. And that is the call from the referee. "31st minute of action. Makaivi does a good job getting physical there and winning the ball back momentarily for Mark Morris. Kia, a very good basketball player for the Mark Morris Lady Monarchs basketball team. Sharpshooter from downtown. Crossover dribble. Shot with the right foot. Ball loose. Thompson with the save, and it is cleared out of bounds on the near sideline. So great job there by Thompson to get in front of that one and at least prevent it from getting by her into the back of the net. Shot with the right, and another goal for Columbia River. 4-0 Rapids. That goal coming in the 33rd minute for number 20, Olivia Alvord. 4-0 Columbia River. River continuing to move closer to the back end of Mark Morris's defense. Mark Morris able to win the ball back on their own end. And it's cleared beyond the midline, at least for the moment. That was Camila Cruz on the defense a few moments ago. That one advanced, deflected, out of bounds. And that one goes off of Catherine Bingham. Just crossing the 35th minute. Looks like Nina Soderman set to check in. And Soderman's going to come in for Bailey. 4-0 the score here. Good work defensively there for Mark Morrison. That probably should be a foul. No call. And now a late whistle. And the late whistle is going to give it back to Mark Morris. Good defense there by Macy Farquhar. Couple minutes until we get to stoppage time here. River able to win the header. Now continuing to push the action. A lot of reserve players on the pitch right now for Columbia River. Shot from distance. And Thompson knocks that down, and it's still in bounds. And this one's out of bounds, near sideline. Throw in coming for Mark Morris. Ball sent down the middle. Soderman able to get it out of the way momentarily. But the Rapids were trying to get a through ball up into the box area with a runner. as we are 5 seconds away from stoppage time. And we are in stoppage time here in the first half. 38th minute, usually 2 minutes of stoppage time, standard, as the cross attempt to the middle goes long. Thompson able to pick it up. And we got an open net, and we got a shot, and we've got a goal. A mistake on the back end. Kia Maka Evie. So there's a stoppage time goal for Mark Morris. You'll love to see it. And now the Monarchs send a beautiful ball up the far sideline. Low cross sent in. A lot of traffic there, but Monarchs have put together the best 60 seconds of the match for themselves, and they got a goal and looking to possibly create some opportunities for themselves here still. You love to see the fight. And that pass attempt is out of bounds in front of the Monarch bench. See how much more time Mr. Official lets roll off here. River does not appear too concerned after forfeiting the goal. First goal that they've let go in a couple matches. Didn't give up one to Ari Long. Didn't give up one to Ridgefield. As there's the whistle, and that is going to do it for the first half. 4-1, the score at the intermission. Goals in the first half for Columbia River. First in the 8th minute by Ivy Henderson. 14th minute, Ava Eslinger. She's been on a roll lately. 15th minute, Remy Buckley. 33rd minute, Olivia Alvord. And then just a few moments ago, Kiyamaka Evie, 39th minute for Mark Morris to get them on the board. Just under 10 minutes until the start of the second half. We're going to take a quick audio timeout, folks. We'll be back in roughly 9 minutes with the start of the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Longview Memorial Stadium is the site. Nick Sisson is the voice, and this is Greater St. Helens League Athletics on N2 Media. 4-1 your score. Columbia River on top. 4 different players scoring in that first half for the Rapids. And Kiyamaki Evie, who's in the center circle here, gets a goal for Mark Morse. Stoppage time goal. We're calling it the 39th. I don't care. Fight me. Oh, camera cut out here for a second. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry about that. I figured out my auto off and on function for my other camera, which is good, because I don't like it turning off automatically. Don't care how much battery it wants, I conserve. River beginning the second half with its starters back out on the pitch, at least looks like the most of all the starters. Henderson back out there, Eslinger also, Mickle or Mikkel. Appreciate everybody who's watching tonight. Be sure to share with friends and family. And like Janelle did earlier, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're hoping to build up the followers in time for basketball season. Goal is to get to 1,000. The goal was to get to 1,000 by the end of football season. We'll see if that happens. I think the playoffs might help me out there. Nice cross sent in by River. So far, nothing doing. Score update from down in Ridgefield. R.A. Long trails Ridgefield 1-0. It's a lot better than what it was here at Longview Memorial in the first league match of the season for both teams. Mark Morris pushing it the other way. Soderman leaving it for Maka Evie, and it's cleared out of bounds. Deep throw-in coming here for Mark Morris. Monarchs trying to play that one out of the corner. Turned over, but Bailey is there for Mark Morris and punches that one ahead. Nobody home for the Monarchs. It's out of bounds. Goal kick coming. We will try to keep you updated with the scores from down at Ridgefield. I believe that the Ridgefield volleyball team is on top 2-0 in the volleyball match against R.A. Long. And this pass is behind its target, out of bounds. River enjoying a 3-goal advantage here on the road at Longview Memorial, already looking to go 2-0 here at the new turf venue. Nice ball up ahead for Mark Morris. River putting in some extra effort here on the defensive side to not surrender a second goal to the Lady Monarchs. Henderson nearly kicked in the face on the bicycle kick there from Bailey. Luckily, she did not get kicked in the face, but the referee decides to blow the whistle. Free kick here. Let's see if the Rapids cash in. They're going to go for goal. Caught by Thompson. That was a good shot there on target. Ball advanced into the back half of Columbia River, and it's played out of bounds. Kiki Makaivi over there on the far side, trying to track that one down for the Monarchs. Throw goes in towards Farquhar, and now the ball trickling out to Eslinger. And that one's defended out of bounds near sideline. Camila Cruz there defensively. Little contact there. No whistle. Nice through ball. But the Monarchs are there to defend. Nice move behind the back, into the box, shot, saved, Emerson Thompson. Makaivi tries to lead her sister. Shot, curling, and a nice goal. Oh my goodness. Wow. Jumping up with the knee. Five to nothing Columbia River. What a goal there from Remy Buckley, her second. That one coming in the 48th minute of the match. That looked like a shot from outside of the box on the near side, but turned into an excellent curling cross. Tough to read for Thompson. We'll check the notes here in a second for the assisted player, but that's Rachel Haggerty on the assist. River looking for more. Nice leave down the middle. Shot saved. Good job there by Thompson. Been able to save a few here tonight. Nice lead ball near side. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a save. That one's up in the air, headed back, another great save. Haggerty put the move on the defender here near side. Shot a missile with the left foot right at Thompson down the middle. Thompson saves it up in the air, and then a rebound attempt on a header. Thompson again heads up. Far side, ball cleared out of bounds. So Remy Buckley with 2 goals so far in the match for Columbia River. 5-1 your score. Just about 10 minutes in here in the second half. Fans, tomorrow night we're going to be live here at Longview Memorial for football action in the Greater St. Helens League. The Woodland Beavers come to town. First time we've seen the Beavers this year, taking on the R.A. Long Lumberjacks. Both of those teams like to do damage to wood. The Beavers, with their teeth, and the Jacks with their axe. Body spray, that is. 7 o'clock tomorrow night here at Longview Memorial. Be sure to get ready for that matchup. Share the live stream with friends and family. Mark Morris has got a matchup of their own, taking on Ridgefield tomorrow night down at the Hot Potato. Right now, R.A. Long on the road in the Hot Potato. 1-0 the score last I checked, and now it's 2-0 Ridgefield. Buckley looking for the Hattie, denied. Thompson able to do a great job there on the save. Ball out of bounds, throw in coming for Mark Morris. So the Gills with roughly 28 minutes left in the match, down 2-0 to Ridgefield. No doubt a match that the Gills would love to steal, but tough place to play is Ridgefield. Ball loose, heading towards the far side at the 40-yard marker. Move back inside on the hashes. Now dribbling around defenders, looking to find a player able to do so. Laid off near side. Fake shot. Now a shot rising, and it's above the goalkeeper, Thompson. Get rid of the hats, everybody. The third goal of the ball game for Buckley. Now with the hat trick, number 7, putting in some filthy work here tonight. 6-1, Columbia River. And that goal comes in the 53rd minute of the match. Little breakaway space, nice lead ball. Mikkel comes over and cuts it off. And some jostling for position over there. Mikkel with good speed and good size. Great combination to have on the defensive side. Whistle. Free kick, I believe, is going to be awarded, to Mark Morris. Still 2-0 over in that Ridgefield and R.A. Long matchup for Greater St. Helens League Soccer. Long pass, far side. Making the turn is Henderson. Henderson dribbles out of the bounds. But they're going to say it's last touched by Mark Morris. Corner kick opportunity here for Columbia River, already leading 6-1, entering the 56th minute of the match. Substitutions here for Columbia River. Over at the far corner flag is Elise Mafio. And that one is dribbled off the back line. Goal kick here for Mark Morris. Good defensive pressure there by Megan Fugelberg. And that attempted free kick is tracked down immediately by Columbia River. That's Sydney Stimmel able to come up with it. Shot low, picked up in goal. Thompson working hard so far tonight. Most of the shots that have gotten by Thompson tonight have just been almost unstoppable. Now a ball back towards goal. And it's booted out of bounds. Ball cleared out. Far sideline. Throw-in coming from Mark Morris. Nice cross line drive into the box. Popped up. Out of bounds. Corner kick coming for the Monarchs. And we're going to have a Monarch substitution. Back in is Abigail Bailey. Jesselyn Clokey checking out. Cross into the middle. Ball loose. Shot deflected. And now deflected, chested down. Mark Morris working hard there. Unable to come up with a goal, but great effort there on the cross. Very well placed. And a lot of traffic there in the box. Some chaos almost caused by the Monarchs. Player down. Whistle. And a free kick will be awarded to Columbia River. Nice move to the outside. Line drive is off the goalpost. Doink. Goal kick for Mark Morris. 60th minute of action here. at Longview Memorial. We're almost at identical time between where we're at here in the Ari Long and Ridgefield game. Clearance attempted, not to any avail. Shot in the back of the net. It's another goal for Columbia River. Number 6, Ivy Henderson with her second. '61st minute. They're not the defending state champs for no reason, folks. They are a very, very good team. Ball cleared out of bounds near sideline. Henderson's going to come off. Looks like the rest of the starters for Columbia River are going to get a break. That one is towing the sideline. Mark Morris keeps it in play and clears it beyond the midline in the Rapid territory. And that one played out of bounds on the far side of the pitch. 7-1, Columbia River on top in this one. And after the throw in, the ball immediately out of bounds. And we're going to get a couple more subs for Columbia River out there, leading 7-1. Hat trick tonight from Remy Buckley. Whistle from the referee here to stop the play. 2 goals for Ivy Henderson. Good hard-nosed defense there and a breakaway for Macy Farquhar. Farquhar directed out of bounds, goes out of bounds, comes back in, shoots, beautiful cross. Nobody home on the team, and a ball sent back in towards Maka Evie. Cleared out of bounds, corner kick for Mark Morris. low corner kick, loose and cleared out. Kiki Makaivi closing in on that one before River was able to clear it out. And a ball out of bounds on the far side, and it's going to be Mark Morris's throw. Good job there by Bailey to chest that one down. Ooh, and Bailey goes in aggressively. Free kick will be awarded to River. Excuse me. Whew. Looked like Bailey was almost kind of getting folded up there. Striking distance. Free kick just beyond the 20-yard marker here for Columbia River. And it looks like behind the ball is Harper Lipinskis. And Lipinskis shoots, and that one is just over the crossbar. Excuse me. Breakaway potentially here. Fugelberg shoots, and it's off the goalpost, out of bounds, giving it a good run. Megan Fugelberg. Roughly 10 minutes until stoppage time here in the match. Looks like we got Liam Hendrickson down here doing some officiating tonight. Only going off of the frame and the hair. Excuse me. Whew. For those that don't know, Liam Hendrickson, superb boys soccer player for R.A. Long High School. Already a junior. Can you believe it? Nice ball up ahead. This one is high, and it is caught in goal. And that pass is on target, and the shot is saved. And let's see, the player goes down. Is the referee interested? Does not appear so. In fact, it looks as if Bailey for Mark Morris stayed down on the turf longer. And the referee's not satisfied that Bailey's okay, and he's going to get down on her level and talk to her for a second and advise her to come out of the match, it looks like, and that's what's going to happen. So Bailey will get a round of applause. And it looks looks like that Jesselyn Clokey's going to check back into the match. Yep. Roughly 8 minutes till stoppage time. Probably 10 minutes or so left in the match overall. Nice low pass back across the box. And that ball's out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for Mark Morse. Nice ball down the middle. Shot from distance on a hop. Make it 2. Scooped up by Bailey. Excuse me, Thompson. Emerson Thompson. When it comes to Mark Morse goalkeepers, I'm used to seeing Daniel Bailey over the boys' side. So we've got a flag up here on the near side. It looks like we're going to have offsides called. Seven to 1 your score. The result is in hand for Columbia River. Fugelberg tries to advance it, deflected out of bounds, last touched by the Rapids. Throw in for Mark Morse right around the midline, and that throw in goes back to Fugelberg, and Maggot puts it in the middle. And a little bit of a run going on here for Mark Morse. And this ball looks like it's going to get off the back line. Is it saved in? It looks like the referees are going to allow that to stay in. Very close regardless. Ball cleared out of bounds by Mark Morse's Grace Eaton. And it looks like that we're going to get a sub here for Mark Morris. Fugelberg is going to check out of the match. Camry Guizzotti checking in. Low cross, headed up in the air. River looking to send it back towards the near sideline here. Loose ball, cleared out, up ahead. Guizzotti tracking on that one. Nice ball back to the middle. Laid off. Good defense there by Mark Morris. Shot from distance. Gets in the back of the net. 8-1 Columbia River. Jake, what is up, my man? Somebody in the live stream comment section is awake. Wow. Jake is awake. Bears get their first win. Wow. Of the year. Literally. Quite literally. The entire year. That last goal was from way, way downtown by Columbia River. Thompson unable to come up with that one. It looked like Josephine Diaz. I'll have to confirm that later on the rewatch, but whistle. Referee halting play as we are winding down. It's going to be a free kick for Mark Morris. And physical play there with Diaz. And it looks like Guizzotti. Ball goes out of bounds off the end line. Goal kick to the Rapids. Minute and a half until stoppage time here. Jake says he was watching the Thursday night game. Yeah. Turns out everybody else is too, Jake. Did you watch the show last night, Jake, for the interview with Northwest Christian Colbert coach Marshall Hart? If not, it was a good one. River on top 8-1 here. Last I checked, Ari Long trailing 2-0 against Ridgefield. Flag up on the far side. Throw in coming here for Mark Morris. And it's going to go right out of bounds. Now throw in for Columbia River. Stoppage time now here in the match. Can't imagine that there's going to be a lot of that. Probably just the standard 2 minutes. That means that the R.A. Long and Ridgefield game should also probably be in stoppage time currently. And that game is in stoppage time also. 2-0 Ridgefield on top. Here at Longview Memorial, it's all Columbia River. Ball out of bounds, far side. Flag goes up, throw in for Mark Morris. Excuse me. Tough to see that the Gills are not able to crack the seal against Ridgefield. out of bounds into the Monarch bench area. Hat trick tonight for Remy Buckley of Columbia River. Moments away from the final whistle, and there it is, as I say it. 8-1, the final score in this one. Columbia River with one of those no doubt type of victories here. Ivy Henderson with a goal in the 8th minute to start it out. Ava Eslinger in the 14th to make it 2-0. Remy Buckley in the 15th, the first of her 3 on the night. That made it 3-0. Columbia River. Olivia Alvord in the 33rd made it 4-0. Kia Maka-Evie for Mark Morris gets one in the 39th for the home team. 4-1 at the break. Out of the locker room in the 48th minute, Remy Buckley with her second of 3. That made it 5-1. Couple minutes later, Buckley gets the hat trick in the 53rd. That makes it 6-1. Henderson in the 61st makes it 7-1, and then finally Josephine Diaz in the 73rd, 8-1. The final score here at Longview Memorial. Columbia River remains undefeated on the season after the victory. They now move to 8-0 in the Greater St. Helens League. And the matchup with Ridgefield and R.A. Long has come to an end. 2-0 the final score in that game in Ridgefield. So both of the Longview teams that share this field go down tonight. Jill's shut out 2-0. Mark Morris gets one on the board thanks to Kia Maka-Evie. But the Rapids, had a pretty swift current here tonight for anybody to try to tread water. 8-1 the final score. Player of the match, Remy Buckley, a hat trick for the Rapids as they look to continue their dominance and an opportunity to defend their championship. A lot of tough teams still in the 2A class, especially here in the Greater St. Helens League. Season 8 over yet. The Columbia River well on their way to potentially securing the #1 seed heading into the district tournament. And a chance to repeat as district champions and potentially state champions. So look forward to seeing where Columbia River ends up as we move down the stretch in the second half of the schedule. Next Mark Morris match that we will be live streaming is going to be coming up next Thursday, a week from tonight. It will be on the 12th of October against the R.A. Long Lumberjills in Civil War Soccer Part 2. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight's live stream broadcast and coverage. Tomorrow night it will be Woodland Beavers against R.A. Long Lumberjacks in boys football action. Kickoff at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So come on back to the live stream. Be a part of the action and the comment section. Mark Morris on the road against Ridgefield at 7 o'clock as well. So fans, thanks again. I look forward to having you tomorrow night for that matchup, and we'll have more Mark Morris girls soccer action upcoming next Thursday against R.A. Long. Player of the game, once again, Remy Buckley with a hat trick for Columbia River. Thank you again, fans. Hope you all have a great evening, and we'll see you next time. So long.